Ed this morning. Glad to have you with me. I want to talk about this really, really powerful verse when it comes to our prayer life and our time of need. I don't know about you. There's times in our walk where we don't always feel even like we should approach the throne. Sometimes we feel like, maybe you failed, maybe you had a failure, but maybe you're just not feeling it today. You feel like maybe you just, and you're going to have these moments. This is kind of like some of the battles sometimes. We all like to say we don't have the moments of doubt and all that. I've talked to a lot of people in my life as a Christian and as a leader to leaders, and sometimes we're trying to project this image of just perfect faith all the time. And that takes a long time to develop in us and grow. But here's a verse I want you to remember, and I want you to always keep. I'm going to read this out of the Amplified. It's Hebrews 4:16, and it's one of my favorite verses when it gives you both sides here. Listen, in the Amplified it says this: let us then fearlessly and confidently and boldly draw near to the throne of grace. Listen, the throne of God's unmerited favor to us sinners, that we may receive mercy for our failures. Anyone need mercy? Failures, and find grace to help in good time for every need, appropriate help, and well-timed help coming just when we need it. Look, so it gives us both. Look, a lot of people think grace is for your failure. No, grace is to do the will of God. Mercy is when you mess it up. Let's just put it that way. And that's why mercies are new every morning. I always tell people, you don't need mercy until you wake up. And then you need mercy the rest of the day. Bill Johnson I remember this statement from Bill: on my best day, I needed mercy. And on my worst day, grace was available. I just remember that. Let's just remember this. On our best day, we were still covered in mercy. And on our worst day, grace was available for us to make a different choice. It's really important for us to understand that and kind of come to grips with that. God's not looking to kick you out of the kingdom. Your heart is, I want to be with you, Lord. I want to do your will. And this is where we have to lean into Christ every day. And so instead of maybe, kind of not beating ourselves up and making us feel like less worthy all the time, maybe what we should do is thank him for his mercies every morning. Receive the grace that goes in for the day. Ask him to help us with everything that we can do in the day. And then maybe, just maybe, we can spread out the failures to make them very long and minimal. Like, you don't want to have the big moral ones. Maybe just get to, maybe you just had a bad attitude. Wouldn't you just love to be your big thing? Lord, today I raised my voice. That's all you did. I just raised my voice today, Lord. It wasn't appropriate. See, when you start coming to the throne and learning how to come to the throne, you get changed and you get transformed. And then through that, you start walking in a whole different light. And that's what God wants for you. And so do I. So God bless you.